Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fishing Sim World Pro Tour. Let's get the music going. There it is. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I have done 2 of the 3 start points um, for this lake. I haven't spent any money whatsoever upgrading anything. I'm going to go ahead and start the event. I'm just going to go, man. I'm just going to go. I think I know what I'm doing. Just so long as it doesn't put me in the one place that we didn't scout, I should be okay.
Hi there, and welcome to the next event on the tour. With prize money and tour points up for grabs, there's a lot at stake for each of our competitors.
You darn right.
So let's take a look at the rules ahead of today's competition.
You got it. Let's look. Same as same old. Same as same old. 5 best weight. We got 20 minutes. I'm in 25th place. Round 1. 3, 2, 1. Go. Where's my boat? There it is. Hey, we scouted this location. We know where we're going. We scouted this location. There's a little dock right around the corner. It would be pretty good to do, I think. Yeah, there's that dock right there. We did 1 or 2 of them right around that dock. We'll come back to that one. We also did some more right up here around the corner. So we do have a little bit of time. We have a little bit of time. Came up right around here, I think. I think something that we wanted to do, we wanted to turn that on, get that going, kind of take us just like that. All right, let me look at the rod I got going. We want the pencil bait. Now I talked to somebody who, I mean, he goes fishing all the time in real life, and he said, like, if you're going to go bass fishing, he said for largemouth bass, he said the walker bait, the pencil bait, he said that's going to be one of your best bets. He said that's going to be one of your best bets. And he confirmed pretty much everything. Oh, you see that fish jump over there, by the way? He confirmed pretty much everything that I said. I think we're a little bit too close to this, but I think that's okay. I have this motor. Oh, I turned toward it. What a dummy. I actually had I told it to turn away. Wanted it to turn away, but I actually told it to turn toward it. Anyway, I was talking to him, and he confirmed pretty much everything that I had suspected. He said that bass are opportunistic predators, that you're going to find them in shallower water primarily. He's like, on really, 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 really hot days, you might find them, you know, in the deep, in like a really deep part in the depths. I changed my map. I did. I changed my map. I can't see the fish finder. I turned the fish finder off somehow. Wonder how I did that. You notice that in the top right hand corner, or top left hand corner? But anyway, he said your walker bait was going to be your best bet. He said go for shallow water. Reeds. He went into great detail about it too. He spoke a lot about the fish bed too, like talking about how the fish bed could work for you or against you, and like how bass typically like to change in the bed, like the 4 strike. That's okay. That's okay. Come right in here to the boat. Come right in here to the boat. Come on. There we go. I'm going to say maybe 2 pounds at the most. 2 pounds at the most, but it gets us on the scoreboard. Yeah, there you go, 2 pounds. That gets us on the scoreboard. We got one guy with 6 pounds already, but that's okay. We're going to keep going back that way. I'm going to turn the motor again. Kind of getting us closer to the bank. Because what we want to do is we want to be hitting these reeds. And we got about 16 minutes left, so we're not in any great hurry. We're not any gray hair. And I think maybe too, we got a little close to that patch. We should have taken it a little bit easier around that corner and turned on this trolling. Another poor strike. Come on, what's up with that? I don't know why I'm getting poor strikes. You know, sometimes they'll... Let me just concentrate here. Hey. Feel it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I knew it. We're going in a circle. I knew it. I get way too aggressive trying to pull those things in. I get way too aggressive, especially on a poor set. But it just it messes with me to have them. It messes with me to have them run away from me and like open the distance on a poor strike, because I know that I'm gonna have to get that back. I know I'm gonna have to make up that distance they ran out back. And yeah, I understand, like, all you fishermen out there, like, you're gonna make up that time, but you're gonna make up that distance, but you're gonna make it up when they're tired. So they're not gonna put up a fight. So it's not that big a deal just to kind of let that roll for a little bit. Like, I understand that, but just in my head, I don't like doing it. We're going to throw one more time toward that little spot over there before we move over to the next one on the line. Oh, another thing that he said, the guy I spoke with, they like sharp drop-offs. So if you look at the bank, you see how the bank drops off sharply? They like that. They don't like it. They don't like it going at a very, like at like a 45-degree angle to get deeper and deeper and deeper. They like 90 degrees straight down. And if you think about it, you know, it just makes tons of sense. If you were a fish, you would want to have running room, you know. You would want your prey not to have running room, but you would want running room, you know. So you'd want to go up close to a bank where they can't run away from you. They have to run to the left or right. But then if anything happened to you, you could dive deep. Man, I'm a little concerned here. Another poor strike. I'm going to stop going to the left. Like, that's twice that they've jumped out of the water, and I've just pulled it to the left, and for some reason it's like, oh, that's a bad one. All right, I gotta be quiet. I gotta be quiet. Bless it. That's twice. Twice I've pulled it to the left. But I mean, like, I don't know what else to do, you know? Like, they take the... Maybe I should let them run with it for a second. Maybe I should just let them run with it for a second. Coming out here in the evening, too, I think is a lot better. We came out here in the daytime. And I don't think we had as much success in the daytime as we have right now. I mean, I've let two go. I should have had two on the boat. I should have two more fish in the well right now. This is ridiculous. Two poor strikes back to back. I stopped the motor, the trolling motor. I'm gonna work this patch here. If I throw in 3 or maybe 2 or 3 more casts and don't get anything, then I'll... There we go. Better. Better. I pulled that one to the right, by the way. I don't understand how it pegs to the red when the fish is running toward me. I don't get that. Man, this, God almighty, this thing's crazy. Man, that thing was, woohoo, that's a big one. I'm gonna say 10 pounds, maybe 8. There you go. There you go, 7 pounds. That's not bad. That's not bad. That puts us in first place. Woo! That makes me feel better. A 10-minute mark, first place. Definitely gonna keep working this. Definitely gonna keep working this. And the pencil bait, like I said, that fella I spoke to, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about. He called the rat. Oh, right there. Man, that was he took that thing right as it got to the boat. Did you see that? That was crazy. I was just about ready to pull that thing in and then cast again. You hear the airplane in the background? This game's so awesome. That's all you ever need. Oh, I didn't even notice. Look at the bait shack thing on my back. That's cool. Hey. See, like there, that was coming toward me. That was coming toward the boat, and it went red. Why am I getting tension on the reel when... Oh, maybe because I had the rod pointed the wrong direction. Like maybe you had it out to the right. Oh, look at that. That's got to be another 7 or 8 pounds. 9 pounds. Perfect. Love it. Love it. And that's why we scout. That is why we scout. Like we didn't get a lot of hits when we were here at this location, but just because we got some hits at this location, I was like, that's gotta be the place to go, because every other place on this lake was not treating us well. It was not treating us well at all. Ah, poor strike. Okay. Man, coming at night, much better. Much better coming at night, because we did all of our recons during the day. That's me. That was me. That was me. If you don't get at least a good strike on these guys, like you're almost wasting your time. Almost wasting your time. Ah, how do you get a better strike? I felt he was going off to the left. I pulled to the right. Just easy does it now. Easy does it now. Ooh. That just goes from 0 to 100 so fast. Landed it. Oh, because it's a little bitty one. That's okay. 2 pounds is 2 pounds. That's probably a pound, though. 4 pounds? Okay. Okay. I'll live with that. We're in place 24 pounds versus 9 pounds. With 7 minutes left to go. I'm so happy. So happy. I just gotta figure out how to set this. Next time we get a bite on, let's just give it a second before we... There we go. There we go. That's better. I was gonna say, let's just give it a second to figure out which way it's gonna go before we pull. Damn, it's almost too easy. Bait shack guys are gonna be pretty happy with me. Oh. Don't get too cocky. Don't get too cocky. This is a big one. This is a big one. Whew. Oh, look at the black and the deep red. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, only 4 pounds? Yeah, you fought above your weight class there, buddy. Well, at least I felt so. we might have fished out this area. We might have to think about going to that dock here. I know there's only 5 minutes left, but we've hit the last 4 casts. Excuse me. We'll do one more into this. Tell you what, we'll go back this way too. We'll do one more here. This will be our last cast here. If we pick one up, great. If not, we're gonna scoot over to that dock. I saw 2 fish under the water there. I'm gonna do one more cat. Okay. Ah. Ooh, finessed it. Finessed it. 6 pounds. Oh, one jump right behind. I guess we're not leaving if one jumps right behind you, right? I guess you're not going to leave if one jumps right behind you. Four minutes left. 32 pounds. I wonder... Nah, I guess you can keep catching. It's not going to penalize you for having. Perfect. Good job. All right. Well, you know, if you folks are watching out there and you're gonna play along with me here, look where I'm at. It looks like Italy, but instead of going off to the left, it's off to the right. A backwards boot. We're right there on the absolute bottom of it. There's a steep drop off, just like my friend said. Steep drop off right there on the bank. Tons of lily pads here and we're using the pencil bait, what he called a walker bait. Just means it goes on the surface, that's all. I think that's going to be our last one. £6 again. We can do 6 pounds all day long. Like, I don't think we're going to be bad with that. I don't think that's a bad deal at all. And I think we'd have started off too super hot. Number one, if we hadn't come screaming in with the boat engine on, if we'd have tried to sneak around the corner a little bit, and then two, if we hadn't had so many bad strikes or sets, and that's my fault too. I get excited as soon as that thing gets picked up by a bass. I should give it a second, see which way it's going, and then go the opposite direction. But like I said, I get excited. Two minutes, 16 seconds. Kaplunk. I tried to go fish Lake Tahoe, but there were 200 billion people at that lake. When we were leaving, I saw a lake called Lake Donner, which I assume is from that Donner Pass, from that horrible movie about those settlers. And that lake did not look as crowded as Lake Tahoe. So I'm going to think about maybe going out there and fish instead of Lake Tahoe, because just Lake Tahoe is way too many people. And every shape and size doing everything. You had people on boats, you had people sailing, people on the beach, you had people grilling out. It was just so weird. I mean, not like weird, but I don't know. Like where I come from, there are these parks, and they'll like grill out and they'll camp out at the parks, but you had people just doing everything on the beach, just I didn't see anybody fish though. I didn't see anybody fish. Well, I'm sure they were fishing in deep water, but I saw nobody fishing from the bank, and I didn't want to be the first person. I don't even think there's lily pads over there. I'm just running out the clock. We got the next person beat by 15 pounds. So if they could land a monster, and I mean a monster, then they'll clinch first place. But I think, you know, barring a 10-pound haul, I think we got it. Which we did too, by the way. We caught a gigantic fish when we were out here doing the recon. I think it was what, 15 pounds maybe? Something like that. Maybe it was 13 or 14 pounds. It was big. $14, $13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And it looks like our... See, he was going to the left and I pulled right. Oh, it cuts you off. Oh, it doesn't care. It does not care that you were in the middle of hauling one in. Like, that's it. Hey, we got first place, so folks. We got first place in the Sunbelt Open. 34 pounds of fish versus 15 pounds. We have jumped up the rank to 10th. We were at 25th. Look at all the Americans. Woohoo, USA. Oh, there's a Canadian and a South Korean. That's interesting. Anyway, 10th position here. What did we pick up? $5,000 first place. Our sponsor is going to give us $1,204. Our net worth is now $16,204. We have 200 plus followers, up to 600. We are almost somebody famous. We are almost somebody famous. Go our sponsor here. Bass. 4 contracts pending. Let's speak to these people. How do I speak to them? What do I do? Base, win, top 3, top 5, top 10. That's bait shack level 1. What is... Oh, I see. There's not 4 pending. I see. That's our primary. Who's our secondary spot? We got anybody? No? No one's interested? Well then. That's fine. Man, you guys gotta start leaving comments and feedback and stuff. I need to know. I need to start buying some stuff, but I have no idea. I have no idea where to spend this money. I mean, this right here, this is 521. That's 52. That's a bait shack reel too. Like I feel like that's like an easy no-brainer. Just go ahead and buy that one and just upgrade it, right? And there we go. And then this one ought to be the same way. You know, it's a 521. This is a 431. That's a 431. It's 531. 531. It's 631. Like I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in. I don't know what else to do. I feel like our walker bait is doing well. What is that? Baby bass? Are they will they eat their young? Are they cannibals? Let's see. Oh, this diving bait. Lipless crankbait, top water. That's what we have. And here's another one that goes on top. So like, why is that one better? That's 4-inch. Presentation, top water, retrieve, constant, stop and go, and twitch. Look at that thing. The hell? That's cool. So that's a frog bait. And like all these are $15.50, so I don't see like a $9,000 one. The Rebel has been the standard by which all top water properties have been judged for more than 3 decades. A profile and action make it a favorite of anglers everywhere. It can be worked quickly across the surface like a panicked bait fish, or slowly twitched to mimic a meal that's almost dead at every speed in between. Well, you know, I hate switching our bait if it's doing well, but at the same time, if we have money, I feel like we should reinvest it. I don't know. I kind of want to try one of the frog ones. But you know what? I know what. The next lake is going to determine what we ought to have bought. The next lake. What's the next one? Stone Bay Open. Stony Bay Open. All right. Well, I have my homework ahead of me. We're going to figure out where Stony Bay is. We're going to go recon that lake a little bit in the open fish deal. And then we're going to come back and we're going to spend some more money, because if it's anything like Lake Johnson was, the Sunbelt, there's going to be tons of lily pads. So we might do the frog one. Okay. But it's just going to depend on what that lake is like. But I'd like to take a moment here to say thank you folks for watching. I want you to have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.